Hello everyone, you lazy jerks. Welcome back to Hexbots, Hexbug, Battlebots, Heat H of Series 4. Last time, the King reigned supreme in Kingslayer, and I guess Extinction. Move on to the tournament with Macroburst the rookie, making a surprise entrance and going into the third place bracket. Now next up, it's Spinners Galore, plus Stars and Smash. With horizontal spinners and a brand new vertical drum. Without further ado, let's get started. First, from Washington, D.C., Maryland, Spikeosaurus. Starting off this heat with a banger with Spikeosaurus. It's got its signature horizontal overhead bar spinner, and it is ready to duke it out in the opposition. It's currently the hardest hitting weapon since the start, however, it's slowly losing control, as am I. From Monrovia, California, El Diablo. The King Killer is back in action. El Diablo has its drum spinner and its overall strong pushing power. It's pretty much a master of control at this point. However, it's got a high ground clearance at the front. From Dallas, Texas, Stars and Smash. Gonna be real with all of you. I don't even know why we brought back Stars and Smash for the season, even though it hasn't done anything. It's a thwacking hammer. Strengths, it's big, weaknesses, pretty much everything else. It never won. From Nashville, Tennessee, Big Wheeled Brat. Somewhat proven to be unlucky by spinners, Big Wheeled Brat comes back in the mix again, rather unchanged. It's still bobbing away with its bar spinner, and annoying sounding spinner. It's the strength, slapstick humor, weaknesses, it won't shut up. And from Louisville, North Carolina, Carolina Reaper. Rounding out the field is the scary-looking newcomers in Carolina Reaper. They were the finalists of the previous New Blood tournament, losing to eventual champions Toxic Drake. They got a very powerful egg beater drum, however, its weakness, the drive isn't the smoothest. This is going to be an exciting heat, and I know it. To kick things off, we have Spikeosaurus in the blue and El Diablo, to no surprise, in the red. El Diablo has faced some tough opponents like Sergeant Tankshell and Kingslayer and managed to prevail through against them. Can he do it this time with Spikeosaurus? Or will the Grand Spiker manage to pull off something and completely disable the devil himself? Well, let's find out. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the battle begin. Two legends of Hexbots waiting to duke it out, and here we go. El Diablo loses a side panel thanks to the bar spinner of Spikeosaurus. It's good to have Spikeosaurus back in the arena, and a tread has come off of El Diablo. I don't think this is the first time that's happened to El Diablo, and there goes the top panel off of Spikeosaurus. I don't know if it's really going to add much besides it being against Hexbots, but we don't have any hammers this season, or at least this heat so far, so at least it serves as display for Spikeosaurus, but now it's come off. I don't think that's ever happened before, at least to my knowledge. Spikeosaurus continuing to slap the front of El Diablo. El Diablo's trying to get out of the arena. Come on, you have so much more to fight for, man. Even when you lost a track. I've seen, well, I don't know, like Rusty. Maybe a track that the other track has come off and El Diablo, I guess, can't move. He's just being whacked in the face by Spikeosaurus, and I guess that's going to be it for El Diablo. What a terrible start to the King Killer, as Spikeosaurus gets the first 3 points of the heat. How about that? That swift KO was enough to prove that Spikeosaurus still has the fuel within him to power that engine of destruction. Spikeosaurus gets the first 3 points, and El Diablo with nothing. I think that's the first time El Diablo actually was, like, de-shredded in one fight, so that's actually pretty cool. Next up, it's the battle of the Big Wheeled Robots with Stars and Smash and Big Wheeled Brat. Let's see who wins. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the Big Wheeled Bot battle begin. Try and say that 3 times fast, because I won't. Stars and Smash going up against Big Wheeled Brat. Big Wheeled Brat up to speed, and the thwacking hammer on Stars and Smash has come off. It's now become Electric Boogaloo, basically. Okay, that's not good for them. Big Wheel Brat just aiming for anything but its opponent. it's trying to line that bar spinner. I guess does a little hit onto the wheel of Stars and Smash, but doesn't really do much, though, as Stars and Smash is trying to flail away with that tail slowly but surely coming off of the American machine. Well, it's now become a spinner. Well, I guess vertical versus horizontal it is. I think Stars and Smash could be better as a vertical spinner, if anything. Because now look at it. It's now basically Electric Boogaloo with bigger wheels. And it just doesn't win. Anyways, God damn it. Stars and Smash trying to flail away. Big Wheel Brat trying to come in with their bar spinner. But it's literally hitting anything other than its opponent. Except there, I think. It kind of just hit the wall there. And it did there again. Stars and Smash is also flailing around, trying to maybe land a hit with the entire body. Trying to hit, maybe Big Wheel Brat's wheels, maybe? It's lining up for a good hit there by Big Wheel Brat, trying to put Stars and Smash into the screws, and it does so! And I think we all know where this is going for Stars and Smash. They're out of the arena, and Big Wheel Brat are going to get 3 points. Man, how about that? To be honest, who even was expecting Stars and Smash to actually survive a full 3 minutes? You know something is good. You know something crazy is happening when Big Wheel Brat has 3 points, the same as Spikeosaurus. Well, in any cases, we bring in hell as we have El Diablo and the rookies Carolina Reaper. Reaper were pretty good in getting in the New Blood tournament. They made the finals, losing to eventual champions in Toxic Drake. But let's see. We got El Diablo in the blue and Carolina Reaper in the red. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the bot battle begin. El Diablo up to speed as he faces the deadly rookies in Carolina Reaper as they immediately take off a side panel off of El Diablo. But it looks like so far El Diablo is proving to have the better pushing power. I guess that makes sense because it's got tank drive but not 4-wheel drive. There goes another side panel off of El Diablo. El Diablo trying to go around, trying to snake his way to attack Carolina Reaper. It gets underneath of Carolina Reaper with that back wedge. That's how it won against certain robots. And there goes a tread off of El Diablo thanks to the screws. And Carolina Reaper pushing him up. Sorry. As I don't know what El Diablo could do with just one drive. I mean, I don't think it's ever been the tread except for this heat and being completely dismantled by Spikeosaurus in the previous fight it had. As Carolina Reaper's trying to come in with some good hits onto the other track to maybe take it off maybe. El Diablo is still trying to move even with the hindered drive. It doesn't look like it's doing much, however, as it's rather just letting Carolina Reaper continue the hits, and Carolina Reaper, must be said, hasn't really landed any good shots. It's mainly just been controlling El Diablo, as is Diablo doing to Carolina Reaper. The Carolina Reaper is no slouch. It made it to the finals of this year's New Blood tournament in style, and rightfully so, as it's lost to Toxic Drake. Keep that in mind as we see Toxic Drake later on this year. But could this be possible success for Carolina Reaper if they ever make it to the tournament? Well, let's hope so, because El Diablo, well, it doesn't look like it's doing much. It's kind of just being shunted around by the rookies in Carolina Reaper. And I guess for now, the screws are just not active because El Diablo's tread is stuck. We sincerely apologize. Anyways, Carolina Reaper trying to come in with their egg beater drum. El Diablo is kind of just like luring it around the walls of the arena as it's trying to center itself. El Diablo gets hit into the side by Carolina Reaper. All its focus is on that one side of drive, maybe to take it off, much like Spikeosaurus did, but El Diablo is kind of a slippery opponent. That's why we call it the King Killer, because it did take out big names like King Slayer and Sergeant Tank Shell from a couple of years ago. Keep that in mind. But it looks like El Diablo, I don't really think it's going to do well this heat. because it already has a knockout loss under its belt, as we're entering a judge's decision. I don't think it's going to win this either, because I think the cake might go to Carolina Reaper this round. Ladies and gentlemen, we have entered a judge's decision. They awarded it unanimously to the winner, Carolina Reaper. Wow, who would have thought that would have happened? Even though El Diablo did lose a track, it still at least gave him something. Carolina Reaper gets 2 points, and El Diablo with 1. Well, hey, at least he has something, unlike Stars and Smash, who just lost to frickin' Big-Wheeled Brat of all robots. Well, Stars and Smash comes back into the arena again, as he has a rematch with Spikosaurus. If you remember in the last fight, or the last time these two faced each other, Spikosaurus took the win. Can Spikosaurus do it again? I'm sure of it. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the battle begin. This is also a rematch from last year's Heat C. Spikosaurus took the win, allegedly. Anyways, Spikosaurus is now back at it again. It aims to take off the wheels of Stars and Smash, and Stars and Smash has been tilted on his side. I mean, hey, at least didn't do it in the previous fight, but this just happens in like 98% of Stars and Smash's fights, so keep that in mind. And I wouldn't be surprised if they continued this heat as well, as Spikosaurus is pushing back Stars and Smash on his side and continuing to attack. This time, they hope to not lose that hammer, as something went flying. I think it was just chips of paint off of Stars and Smash's hammer, as it's back up and flailing around madlessly. I don't know if that's a word. Stars and Smash being chucked around. Spikosaurus hopes to win this rematch again. Stars and Smash is trying to get around to the side. Spikosaurus is stuck on the arena, and Stars and Smash is trying to free them, or maybe trying to keep him stalled. And I don't know. It could. Could Stars and Smash be winning? Yeah, the countdown is on for Spikosaurus right now. Stars and Smash gonna take a celebrating wave, but no! Stars and Smash are out of the arena. Well, congratulations, boys. You threw it out of the park with that one. Spikosaurus are gonna take the win. What the hell happened? I'm currently upset right now. Stars and Smash had the fight, and I would have changed every single record book to him not winning to actually having a knockout win. Like, Stars and Smash had that in the bag. And then he did like a tornado spin as a victory, yeah, and then like he hit Spikosaurus and is just out of the arena in like not even 5 seconds. Well, in any cases, I'm gonna go pack away the tissues. Next up is Big Wheeled Brat and Carolina Reaper. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the battle begin. I feel like Big Wheeled Brat is going to get PTSD when he faces Spikosaurus, but to start things off, he's going up against Carolina Reaper. Big Wheeled Brat is trying to leave the arena immediately. That's not a way to start the fight. You do want to get points, right? Because you did win against Stars and Smash miraculously. As Carolina Reaper is getting underneath of Big Wheeled Brat. This is like a perfect red versus blue match, as Big Wheeled Brat is stalling right now, as Carolina Reaper is exposing that ground clearance and flips over Big Wheeled Brat on his top. But I don't think that's going to do much. Big Wheeled Brat is invertible, allegedly, as that spinner is nowhere to be hitting. Oh wait, never mind. It does hit Carolina Reaper. Okay, never mind. Carolina Reaper is getting underneath of Big Wheeled Brat as it's trying to maneuver around. It goes onto the screws for some reason, and it's stuck. Is Carolina Reaper going to take advantage of it? Yes, he is. Big Wheeled Brat on the edge, and it's chucked out of the arena by Carolina Reaper. What a win for him. That's the second time Big Wheeled Brat gets knocked out by a robot with a beefy motor. Last time it was Gorilla. He died on me all of a sudden. As Carolina Reaper shoots himself to second place in points with 5 points behind Spikosaurus, who has 6. Next up in the blue is Stars and Smash. Hopefully he can actually win a fight and not throw it over. But he's got a pretty tough opponent in El Diablo. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the bot battle begin. El Diablo. Well, that was a good start. Stars and Smash just ramps El Diablo and is flipped over. Well, what more do you expect from Stars and Smash other than it was going to win? It was going to win. And then it didn't. How? I'm sorry, I'll get back to the fight. Stars and Smash gets back up. El Diablo is just straight up doing nothing right now. It's just letting Stars and Smash just trying to kill itself. What their goal is. So it's just gonna just leave Stars and Smash alone until it dies, I guess. I don't really know. But I mean, Stars and Smash, it's kind of an erratic machine, so you don't really know what it's gonna do. Besides maybe knock itself out. I don't really know. El Diablo trying to do something. Stars and Smash is trying to move. It does the hurricane spin again, but it doesn't do anything. It just stops and El Diablo just gets a hit. And a side pull comes off of El Diablo. That's just great. And and it tips over again. Well, what more do you expect from Stars and Smash this year? As they're stuck on the screws, their hammer is literally stuck in the screws. That's great. Not the first time that happened this year. Likely not the last. Well, El Diablo is just gonna get the win as I don't even know what happened in this fight. Anyways, cease. Wow, who would have guessed? Stars and Smash flips over. Absolute cinema. It's not. Like in 98% of the Stars and Smash's fights. Well, unsurprisingly, he gets stuck in a very sticky situation again. And El Diablo shoots himself to 3rd place with 4 points. Now next up in the blue is Spikeosaurus, and in the red is Big Wheeled Brat. Spikeosaurus in the lead, and Big Wheeled Brat could be coming out to leaving the tournament. Let's hope not. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the bot spinner bot begin. As Spikeosaurus gets up to speed. Big Wheeled Brat right behind. Big Wheeled Brat is trying to do something. A big hit by Spikeosaurus, and I think that wheel on Big Wheeled Brat seems to be loose. Yeah, another big hit by Spikeosaurus. That wheel is coming off of Big Wheeled Brat, and there it goes. Wait, no, not really. It's still attached. Oh, never mind. The spin. Wow. The wheel is off of Big Wheeled Brat. Well, now we're just gonna call it One Wheeled Brat. Yeah, Big Wheeled Brat is just gonna be like this. It's going up in the screws. That's great. I think it just wants to end this fight early. There goes the top handle off of Spike again, and I think, yeah, it's curtains for Big Wheeled Brat. My God, Spikeosaurus is on an onslaught this year, and it's deserved. Yeah, Spikeosaurus is gonna get the win. Big Wheeled Brat is crying in tears. Man. And that's why you always have hot glue on standby. Now, can we get like an ice pack for Big Wheeled Brat because he just like died? As well, finally we now see the power of Spikeosaurus as he boosts up to 9 points. Big Wheeled Brat with just 3. Now next up we've got Stars and Smash in the blue. This will be his final fight this heat as he goes up against the rookies in Carolina Reaper. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Let the bot battle begin. Carolina Reaper up to speed, and Stars and Smash hoping to at least get something on the leaderboard before it probably calls curtains this year, as Carolina Reaper has done pretty well. It won against El Diablo and Big Wheeled Brat, and no doubt about it, it's going to go up against its 3rd opponent in Stars and Smash as it tips itself over. Great. And we'll also see Carolina Reaper later on as it faces Spikeosaurus in the last fight of this heat. Keep that in mind. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. As, oh! Stars and Smash out of the arena, and Carolina Reaper get another 3 points. As that makes the 4th robot to have 0 points in the leaderboard. It started with Afterburner, Demo Derby, and Shadow. And now, with Stars and Smash finally joining them, Carolina Reaper boosts himself to 7 points behind Spikosaurus. Or no, sorry, Carolina Reaper has 8 points. And right behind Spikosaurus, who has 9. Anyways, the second to last fight, we've got El Diablo and Big Wheel Brat, who's back after some surgery after Spikosaurus decided to dismember him. Hey, Editor Bonzel28 here. We decided we wanted to highlight this fight because this was kind of boring. I mean, the whole fight was just basically the fight. El Diablo versus Big Wheel Brat. It was mainly just El Diablo pushing Big Wheel Brat while just doing nothing for like 3 minutes of the whole fight. That was it. It's just El Diablo pushing Big Wheel Brat for 3 minutes, and that's it. With nothing interesting ever happening in all of it. It went to a judge's decision, and we given the win to El Diablo by a split decision, I believe. Anyways, next fight. As we say curtains to Big Wheel Brat as they're out of here, and El Diablo finds himself back in the 3rd place bracket once again. But now next up, well, this is pretty much for bragging rights. It is the climactic clash I was actually waiting for all this season. The blue square, Spikosaurus, an undefeated 9 points. And Carolina Reaper, also very strong with 8 points. Spikosaurus, angled bar spinner, and Carolina Reaper, egg beater drum. Let's see who takes the cake in the last fight of Heat H. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the bot battle begin. The final fight, and it's going to be a good one. We got Spikosaurus versus Carolina Reaper. The rookies versus the legend. Can the rookies beat the legend, or will the legend stay true and lose and win to the rookie? Anyways, Spikosaurus rams into the wall. That is not a good start to them. Carolina Reaper continues to get up to speed and tries to it hopes to flip Spikosaurus over, and Spikosaurus hopes to disarm that weapon of Carolina Reaper. But let's see how that goes. Spikosaurus using good tactics. However, Carolina Reaper's using it to their advantage to clip onto Spikosaurus as the both are stuck. Can we get Hans out here or something, or are they gonna separate themselves? I think we're gonna get Hans. All right, there we go. Now the robots are back in action. Spikosaurus continues to lead the way as Carolina Reaper tries to attack. A nice hit by Spikosaurus. That rod on Carolina Reaper does not look good in any cases. It looks bent almost, like it's going on the wrong way. Maybe Spikosaurus could use that to their advantage. Carolina Reaper hopes to not have that happen. Spikosaurus with another big hit as Carolina Reaper tries to recover, but it doesn't look like it's happening. Spikosaurus continuing on the onslaught, and Carolina Reaper right there to capitalize. Both are doing good in terms of aggression, control, and damage as far as we are concerned. Carolina Reaper continues to attack. Big hit. Carolina Reaper almost pops Spikosaurus, and Carolina Reaper's weapon has stopped. It has stopped, ladies and gentlemen. I think maybe that rod was loose, or maybe that belt on Carolina Reaper just stops. Huh. How about that? Spikosaurus gets back up to speed. There goes that top panel off of Spikosaurus. So, well, there you go. Spikosaurus very dangerously close to the screws and pops up Carolina Reaper. That was a good shot there by Spikosaurus, as the both are stuck again, but they're free. Spikosaurus looks to be doing the most here, as in terms of like damage or weapon effectiveness, because their weapon is still working, while Carolina Reaper's is down. So what can Carolina Reaper do, you may be asking? Well, it has Spikosaurus near the screws. If it could get him up the screws, it could win the fight by a knockout. But I don't see it could win a judge's decision to Spikosaurus because of the damage and aggression Spikosaurus has done. As we're going to a judge's decision, this is an action-packed fight right here, ladies and gentlemen, as we go to a judge's decision. Ladies and gentlemen, we have entered another judge's decision. It is again a split decision. Judge 2 scored the battle for Carolina Reaper. Judge 1 scored the battle for Spikosaurus. And Judge 3 scored the battle for the winner, Spikosaurus! This was truly a peak heat, and I'll say that. Congratulations to Spikosaurus and Carolina Reaper for making it to the tournament. Spikosaurus with 11 points, and Carolina Reaper with 9 points. Unfortunately, Carolina Reaper's weapon didn't work at the end of the fight, but he gave it his all in this fight, or in the last fight. And El Diablo finds himself again in the 3rd place bracket with 6 points. How unfortunate. And to absolutely no one's surprise, Stars and Smash and Big Wheel Brat lose. Although who was expecting them to win? And it was next up for Heat I, we have Liability, Black Hole, Rotator, Destroyer, and Kraken. So batten down the hatches, and we'll see you for the next heat, whenever that'll be.